Alright guys, today let's take a look at one of the most basic arm locks in Jiu-Jitsu. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack the American lock. I will explain a little bit about that and then we will go into the finishing variation we had in mind. So from here, he's keeping everything tight, so I cannot really get underhooks and get into position. So instead I'm going to go 2-on-1 and press the arm down. From here he has a couple of choices. If he wants to retrieve the arm, he has to expose the back, he has to expose this arm, and usually we will go for attacks on the secondary arm. Yeah? A lot of people notice and they don't respect the Americana here enough. So what will happen is that he is going to try to defend this without using the secondary arm and giving up the back. So if this happens, of course, we're going to attack immediately. Yeah? Now, if he's a complete dum-dum, we're going to move the elbow backwards. We're going to move the elbow towards the hip, and from here we immediately get a nice finish. You can also step off the side mount here to get a little bit more leverage. So what we want to do is basically move the elbow towards the hip while keeping his wrist on the floor. Yeah, we want to move it all the way there. Okay? So if you have somebody who's quite flexible, I might need to step off. Of course, be careful that your leg doesn't get caught in any type of off guard. So from here, just move basically his entire elbow across his hip line, and you will get the finish. Now, what will happen most times, same thing, we isolate the arm, he doesn't defend properly. What will happen most times here is immediately he stretches the arm out, right there. Yes? Now, a lot of people don't know how to finish this properly, so, and it's a little bit difficult to explain this without helping you through the motions one by one. What we want to do here is overstretching the elbow joint. This arm is going to need to be the point at which we push the elbow across. So essentially what we want in the end is that this arm lifts up and then I will use it to basically break the elbow right there. So what happens? He stretches the arm. Now, the angle becomes important. I like to put my hips down towards this side so I can lift my elbow up right there, stretch the arm. And from here, I'm just going to push down on the wrist. Right there. If you do it right, it will come on quickly and he needs to tap very, very quickly. So what we do, we keep the wrist towards the mat, and the problem that most people have is that they are using this hand to try to push into the finish. What I'm going to do, and that's why I'm also moving this hip down a little bit, I'm going to pull my elbow off the mat, right there. And there we get a really, really quick finish. Even if he has flexible arms or whatever, you will get finished there. So, one more time, boom, isolate the arm. He doesn't respect the American lock too much. He tries to stretch out. Just push everything down, start lifting the arm off the mat, and we get the finish of straight arm lock right there. Yes? Let's try.